What's going on, world? It's your boy, Inspires the Block, better known as Corey. Inspires the Block is my Instagram name. And this is my new YouTube show entitled Corrected Felon. Now, why am I entitling it Corrected Felon? Well, for those that have been following me on Instagram and Twitter and people that know me in general, know that I am a convicted felon. I've been to prison. I did 17 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. And I've been out 6 years, 6 years straight, no problems with the police. Been consistent at just rebuilding my life. I'm married. I have a beautiful daughter. I have three stepsons, and I'm from Flint, Michigan, but I live down here in Atlanta. And I'm really focused on recreating my life. I'm dedicated to that. And I'm also dedicated to helping and inspiring other people, other convicted felons, to make a change. Because for the most part, most of us don't realize that we at war. We are at war right now. Not from our perspective. Like we're not the ones engaging in the war. But there is a war on us because once you become convicted of a felony, you're outcasted by society. Like if you've been convicted of a felony, it's hard to get a job because you have to check that box. It's hard to get housing. And in certain states, you can't even vote. So it's our job as convicted felons to go from convicted felon to corrected felon. And that's what I am. I'm no longer convicted. When you're convicted of a crime, that means you've been sentenced to some kind of disciplinary action, whether it's prison, probation, something with the judicial system. But once you're from up under that banner, it's time to make a change called to corrected felon. You're always gonna be a felon. You can't get rid of that. It's always gonna be on you. And so my goal with this vlog is to teach and educate felons how to go from being convicted to corrected and putting themselves in a better space in life. That's my goal. That's my job. That's my purpose. And it's a few things that I want to touch on. This is just the introduction. And as the weeks go on, I'm going to continue to give different content on different points on how to make it. But in this episode, I just want convicted felons to understand that it's time to make a change. We can't keep continue to shoot ourselves in the foot by doing the same thing over and over and over again because, like I said, the deck is stacked against us. It's designed for us to continue to fail. I mean, think about it. If you've been convicted of a felony, it's hard to get housing. How does this society expect us to make it when we don't even have nowhere to lay our head, let alone also get a job, to get certain student loans? Uh, like I say, to vote. Like right now in Florida, they have on the ballot for tomorrow. So for those that haven't voted, go out and vote and understand that you're helping people out in the state of Florida to restore their rights, their voting rights, so that they can have an active voice in society. And so we have to understand once again that there's a war that's being engaged on us. And we have to break this cycle. We have to find a way to navigate and maneuver so that we can have a successful transition from being convicted to corrected. And it starts with us. It starts with like criminal justice reform starts with the criminal. Quit waiting on a politician to pass some law so that you can have your better space in life. No, you start with yourself. And this is what this vlog is going to be about. It's going to be about you correcting yourself, making your life better, and getting to a point to where you're okay in life. You're okay here in America, and you don't have to worry about constantly being judged because you are a felon. Like you can make that change. This is what I've dedicated to. I'm married. Like I said, I have a beautiful daughter, I have a beautiful family, and I'm staying down here in Atlanta. I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, and I'm dedicated to that process. This is why I'm making this vlog, hoping that it reach those that need it, or also reach those that need some guidance on how to help their family member that's constantly in and out of trouble with the law. It's a challenge. I'm not gonna lie, it's a real challenge. But at the same time, if you're committed to the process, if you're committed to the change, you can make it to where you want to be in life. I'm a firm believer in that. I'm a firm believer that nothing can stop you but you. So if you continue to want to go back and forth with this system by not correcting yourself, then that's a choice you have to live with. You can't cry about the consequences. You just can't. You can't cry about the consequences. You have to just live with them. But if you're constantly trying to make a change, then you can have an argument if things is not going the way that you would like them to go. But just stay committed to the process. Stay committed to the fight. Understand that you are more than what the label that's on you. That you have more value to this society than the label that's placed on you. Stop being a liability to the community and become an asset, because you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom and understanding that you gain while, especially those that were in prison, gain while you were in prison. And then once you get out, it's time to apply what you've learned to become better, and also to inspire and teach others how to be better. So this is what this vlog is going to be about. I'm going to give it to you timely. I'm going to give you information. I'm going to give you inspiration. I'm going to give you hope, because we all need to grab one another, especially in these troubling times. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really into politics like that, but we living in a political era where it's hard out here. It's hard out here, and they continually to make it harder. So, for those that's gonna watch this vlog, and follow your boy on Instagram at Inspires the Block, also on Twitter at Inspires the Block, because that's what I'm about. I'm about inspiring the block. Once I was a liability to the block, now I'm an asset, and I'm trying to inspire the block to do better. So thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Inspires the Block, better known as Corey, and this is my vlog series, Corrected Felon. So stay with your boy, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Salute.